All right, I'm here with the Droptines, and we are pre-show here for the Concan show. And let's do a little introduction. We've got Tony, Connor, Dylan, and Johnny here, all part of the band. Guys, thanks for stopping and taking time to sit down with us for a little bit here on the Cowboy Experience. Wanted to find out a little bit about just kind of the background of the band. Like, how'd you guys got together? How'd you pick the name? That kind of stuff first off. And I don't know who wants to jump in and get it, but this is a free-for-all, so whoever wants to take shots of stuff answers.
Right. Looking around the room, you can see where the name was kind of brought up from. But no, I come from a hunting background, and it seemed kind of untouched.
Yeah.
So when I went in to record my first EP, I didn't know any of them. It was just me. But I went in with the intent of, finding you guys.
You manifested it.
Sure. So I went in, it was just me and David Beck, who's a multi-instrumentalist. And, thank God that door closed. But no, I mean, I didn't know what I was doing when I first went in and started tracking songs. And you play with so and so, and they're not in it, or they had a kid, and you got to go back to the oil field, or they got to the pressures of life. Pretty good at letting people or culling out who is a quote unquote rock star. Everybody wants to party and fuck off and have fun until the real work comes into play, and this is their sacrifice, and there's people that have put their lives in the corner with no way out or forward. That this is the only way is through the avenue of success in the music industry, and I had to put some brass between my legs in order to attract real fucking players.
Right.
And that's who I'm sitting next to now.
Good stuff.
Bunch of killers.
The Burn the Boat crew.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's no way out. Yeah, Cabeza de Vaca, man. Fucking
awesome.
False flag it, burn the shit. Stuff.
So you guys are all in, and then you guys are not all, like, you're from here in Concan.
Yeah.
The rest of the crew's not, right? So, like, Johnny, you said you're from Louisiana. And Dylan's Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Marietta, right? And then Oklahoma
as well.
Yeah. So the two Okies so you guys got a nice little region covered.
Yeah, south. Louisiana be southeast, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Just a touch.
Southeast Texas and
It's
ultra north Texas.
It's just southeast and north. Yeah. There is an ego blow that I'm the only Texan in the band, but I've got enough ego on me to cover all the bases.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad that that's the case. Everybody's got their own perspective, and Tony, he's a fucking nerd. He's a Berkeley educated musician. He's the smartest musician I've ever been able to work with. More importantly, I've ever seen. Well, all that. I'm not going to suck. Whatever. I love you, Tony. You're great. So everybody's had their own, rally around the earth.
Yeah.
So we met up, and there's a lot of exchange that was able to just kind of create this soup.
Yeah, it's kind of collaborative effort that you're doing, which is new and different. Like, Texas music scene to me is one of the coolest spaces to be in as far as artistically. It has been for a long time. I think it's it's a very free space in a lot of ways for guys to figure things out and do things the way they want to do it. But one of the things I think that's great about you guys just cut a new album, right? And you did you work with John Randall on that album? Okay. Yeah, I thought I read that. And so how was that? Like, have you guys worked with John Randall before, or was it this the first time?
No.
Did it go good?
Yeah, I think it went fine.
Yeah.
It was cool, dude.
We're gonna do what we do. We showed up with an album in tow.
Yeah.
It was, and appreciate producers, their perspective, but we're gonna fucking make a good record no matter what.
Yeah. What I've noticed with your guys' music is you guys stick to you guys have your thing, right?
Yeah, there's a vernacular, but there's also, say that's a tether, but we approach songs whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
We want to write a song that does this, does a different type of genre, but it is all melded by a vernacular of, the words that I say, and then, the touch of Tony's fingers, which so many women are obsessed about. All right. What are you staring
Including me.
Yeah. What are y'all flustered?
Man, you on that deal. He just looked at you like, keep going, dude.
But as far as working with John Randall, yeah, man, it was great hearing the stories that he had, and there's it's cool.
Yeah.
But dude, I treat everybody the same. I don't give a fuck for accolade or name.
Yeah.
And I can cut to the quick. You're a person. Let's just get to the business, and we're pretty good at just knocking shit out.
That's great.
If anything, things like that kind of get in our way.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was wondering how, because sometimes those things are great, and guys will just like, hey, do your thing. And sometimes you get in those positions where it's like, they're wanting to kind of dictate or try to put.
No, that was none of that.
That's great to hear. That's cool to hear. And I think again, I love that about some of the Texas music scene is that there's a little more freedom there without coming in. You need to do this, you need to do that.
They let us run wild.
Yeah, it was very.
There was no, don't do this, don't do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we did whatever we wanted, really. I mean, he had a few, opinions on things, but at the end of the day, it was pretty hands off.
Good.
Yeah.
There's something. Oh, go ahead, John.
He's tracked some stuff too, right?
Oh yeah. John put on real good mandolin and whatnot. I think the cool thing when people are trying to struggle to find a quote unquote organic sound, I think that comes with working on a budget and trying to make things work within a budget, and that's how you get that organic thing, because you're trying to make the best out of. It's like you got champagne taste on a beer budget. Like you want to make something good, and you have to be creative about it. You got to make it work. You got to do it in quick time, and it is what it is. The baby's been born. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. That's how we operate best. So when you have big labels that are saying, "Oh, here's a house," that we're putting towards this record, my natural instinct is to feel a little icky about it. Yeah. Like, why don't you just give me the money?
Let me handle it. Yeah, I get you.
So that's
what's this? What are all the strings that come with this?
There's so many addendums. I don't read legalese, but luckily ChatGPT does. So I just need to go in there and double down a little bit. But we got one more record with Big Loud, and then with the option for a third. Good. And we'll be in the fall. Cut the next one. As we can talk about the record that we just released. Yeah. Here's the thing: is that that's done. Yeah. And now what we're focusing on is the next one.
Yeah. So you guys are already writing and putting stuff together.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's already basically written.
Yeah.
It's already okay. Cool. Yeah. So you got a time frame set up for that, or when you want to release it, or
probably next year. Around the spring.
We'll probably have it recorded by the end of this year, and then drop it next year.
That's awesome.
Yeah. For up to us, we would do what we did before, and we'd just be dropping shit constantly. Yeah. EPs, singles, who gives a shit? And then what you can do is just, do a compilation of those singles and EPs that you've littered out through a year. And then if there's one that didn't perform that well, let it be its own thing. Yeah. But the ones that do and the ones that you can always just
package it. It's a different world today to be able to do stuff.
Everybody's got their own corner of the internet. There's no longer collective effervescence. There's no the populace does not know one artist anymore. Yeah, like my little brothers who are still in high school, they'll come up to me and tell me, "You don't know who this person is?" It's like, no. Whereas, like, if I think Justin Bieber, one of them, would be like the last equilateral artist over. Like where everybody's knew what he did. But since everybody wants to be their own individual, they want to attach it to their identity that they know this person and this artist, and kind of keep it close to their chest to make it seem like they got some sort of fucking artistic
connection.
Oh fuck! They're all full of shit. Yeah. Like I like that it exposes more artists, but it kind of levels the playing field. Yeah. It's hard to be like that big pop star thing unless you're a complete and evident industry plant.
Right.
You know, some Disney Channel kid that's all MK Ultra to their brain.
Yeah. Well, so how do you guys? So there's a lot of stuff out there about trying to label you guys, right? Like, and what genre? And I think you mentioned this too. Like, we go in and we do, you know, like we do our thing, and sometimes it's a little bit of this, and sometimes it's a little bit of that, or a lot of this, a lot of that.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard everything from alt country to, you know, country, Texas rock to. Do you guys just say fuck it? You don't really care what anybody calls it, or do you have a preference on like what you feel like, you know, you guys are?
I'm not a big fan of pronouns, but Johnny, what do you think?
I feel like you said something before, something about you can't put your finger on it, but you could put your finger in it. I think that.
I did not say that.
Maybe I just.
That's what he heard at least.
I wish I would have said that.
It's actually really good.
That's pretty good.
I mean, that's, you know, it's
Jesus,
it's a
that's
great, like, I just like when I'm reading up on it and I'm listening to you guys, I'm like, you know, I'm not a big fan of labels either.
I
Like,
think they used to call it rock and roll.
yeah, I was like, most everything used to be called rock and roll, you know, like,
That's
and I
what
was
I
like,
call it.
so, but there's I was talking to Henry before this. I was like, one of the more interesting statements, I can't remember who said it, was that just like this movement in Texas right now. The guy equated it to, he's like, I think this will end up at some point in time looking like, you know, what grunge was to Seattle, you know, kind of like it's this whole not new, but this whole kind of push of like, hey, let guys play their music.
I want to go ahead and throw this that way. Yeah. We're not a part of that.
You're not a part of that.
No.
Okay.
Nah, we're not. We don't consider ourselves like a Texas,
We're not a Texas
country band.
Okay.
We play more outside of Texas than we do in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been kind of militant.
Well, I know y'all's tour all over. Like,
We fill up rooms outside of Texas almost more than we do in Texas. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
And people are attracted to the idea of Texas this, Texas that.
Yeah.
You know, got the day in the sun, but it always has. It's a part of an American staple. What people think about cowboy stuff, that institution and that aesthetic of American culture will never go away.
Right.
It's Texas, man.
Yeah.
But Texas is Oklahoma, is Louisiana. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, that's, yeah.
and like I'm well, I'm not going to talk shit about anything. I think rock and roll Americana would be more where we're heading than what the association of Texas country is, or the reinterpretation of. Not saying that we're bigger than, but just don't want that badge on my
like a cap.
Don't want it. Don't want it. Because as much as people love Texas, there's a lot of people that don't like Texas.
Yeah.
And I understand. We're proud and we obnoxious at sometimes, and you know, center of attention. But I think just kind of keep it clean slate.
Yeah, I mean,
Leave it open. I just like, you know, you're asking about how we don't. I don't even want to worry about it.
right.
You know,
Yeah.
like it would simply rock and roll would be easy.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
people have called us alt country. People have called us indie country, post country, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, it's rock and roll.
It's
Yeah.
rock and roll. Like,
And-
look at Leonard Skinner.
Yeah, like you
There's
go back
ballads
to
there. There's
like
all sorts of stuff.
Tom Petty, who's probably one of our bigger influences.
He's genre bending all over the place.
He had stuff that sounded
all
country.
over
He
the
had
Dire
stuff-
Straits, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you go back to that whole Southern California scene in the '70s, the Eagles had steel guitar all over all their stuff, you know. So there's been bands doing it, you know, that were, you know, coming up in those scenes years ago that it was just rock and roll.
Yeah.
Tony,
So-
how would you describe it?
Yeah, definitely rock and roll. Dylan made a good point with steel guitar with the Eagles. You know, it's like Tom Petty's from Florida. You know, it's not a Florida thing. It's just rock and roll. Yeah, like,
It's just a thing.
it's a thing.
I dig it. Yeah. That's I was wondering how you guys would take, like, how you address that. Cause again, the labeling of stuff, like everybody's so hard up to like put a label and smack a
That's
label.
the world we live in. Though.
Yeah. And it's like, hey man, why can't you just let something be what it is? And,
Because it's hard work to
Yeah.
be a big fish in a big pond. And so it's easier to add on more syllables and identifying yourself.
Yeah.
So the world has to revolve around just your introduction.
Yeah.
And I feel
Because
also,
you're going to be forced to ask, like, so what does that mean?
Right.
Like, no, dude, if you just say rock and roll, it's a lot cooler, man.
right. And I feel like over the last 7-8 years with the Texas country scene, kind of shrinking a little bit. A lot of those bands are
Not aging well.
not aging well.
Yeah.
I feel like that scene has kind of been clawing too to attach itself
To something else.
to something.
Yeah.
And we've kind of been victim of that a few times. A lot of people have tried to bring us back into that pool, and we're like, no, we're good.
That's good.
We're just gonna do what we do and not.
Look, see.
Yeah, So
It's-
yeah,
yeah.
just doing what we're doing.
We're
man.
on our own little island,
Yeah.
and I'm happy about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's no way that we're not going to do our best to make good music, and until we don't, then we'll look back at it. But I'm not going to try to board
Yeah.
someone else's ship or wear their fucking flag or brand. We're just doing what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Go on where you're going to go and do.
Yeah, man. I've been putting dignity behind shit.
Yeah.
Not hiding behind any shield of we are this, we are that, or not a Texas flag or anything like that. Again, I'm super proud Texan. I'm proud to be from Concan.
Yeah.
This is nuts, but it's just Earth.
Yeah. What are you guys enjoying the most right now? Like out of what's going on with you guys? Like what's the most enjoyable piece of it?
Talking with you.
that's shut it down. So, but like what is?
I mean, I've been unloaded. I've been dumped on, not sexually, but like with a lot of milestones. I got engaged. I got a baby boy coming on the way.
Oh, congratulations.
That's all that I've ever wanted. You got some cool shit, I mean, shows are still coming in. I never thought that there was any viability behind a music career. I just thought it was a good way to, like, oh, he's figuring it out. At least my mom's happy, and she can make her friends jealous. I don't know. Tony, what do you think? What's the most exciting thing?
I love. I spent most of my life playing with just whoring it out to any band that would pay me money. So most of my time, I've got a gig on Thursday. I've got 57 tunes to learn on Wednesday night. And so I spent my whole life doing that. And with this, it's really cool to go night to night. And every night I get it. Basically, it's like, to me, it's like being in the courtroom. You get 5 minutes to explain your side of the story to the jury, and that's it. Sorry, not 5 minutes. You have 30 seconds, in a solo, in a song or whatever. That's it for the day or for the weekend. And then it's on to the next gig. And so for me, the exciting part is I'm going to present my argument to the jury every single night.
Yeah.
And playing this, we have a set list and it changes all the time, but I get to take a new stab at the same argument every single gig that we play.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
super
It's a
exciting.
good way to look at it. That's cool.
It's always chasing the sound because
Yeah.
it's always moving. It's never going to be one spot. So that's what's really exciting to me.
Yeah, there's an opportunity there. What are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. What about the rest of you guys?
I mean, we've hit some cool milestones, man. Last year we got to do Lollapalooza. We did Bonnaroo. We've done ACL Fest, Grand Ole Opry. I mean, those are lifetime achievements in and of themselves, you know. And to do that with a band that we've put together, we've laid down thousands and thousands of miles together,
And we've been through the proverbial shit.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone through transmissions, we've gone through sets of tires, we've had trailers disintegrate on interstates, and I mean, like, to look back on those moments and then be standing in front of 20,000 people, it's pretty cool
Yeah.
to just see it come to fruition. So those moments are what really make it come together for
And
me.
not off the back of some viral TikTok
Yeah.
moment or some
No, just pure
one-hit wonder equivalent,
pure hard work,
It's one fan at a time, 1 mile on the asphalt every day.
Yeah.
Hungry,
It's more rewarding that way.
I think so. Well, they can't take it away from you.
Yeah, it's honest, man. And we've been out on the road with some of those bands like that, and
Good kids.
good
but
kids, great kids.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
But yeah, they'll come up to
learn.
us after our set like, man, y'all are so tight. Y'all are this, y'all are that. It's like, well, yeah, man, we've played 300 shows this year.
Yeah.
So.
You've been together doing it. So
Yeah, like we know what to do when something seems like it's going south. Like, we know how to troubleshoot things, and we're all pretty handy. That's another thing. You get everybody's kind of forced to wear a couple hats.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Tony plays steel. Well, you're also gonna have to fucking drive the bus a little bit. So you're a carpenter. All right, great. What about this fucking leak? Up there, you know? Like it's just little things like that.
Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
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 Well, it comes with the time, but
It's also age, dude.
yeah.
So when you have some sexy little 16-year-old, I know that sounds terrible saying out loud, but that's what they do. They pimp out and they sexualize these little kids, and all these songs are already pre-written. And now what? As a grown man, you're supposed to trust this kid's perspective? Bullshit. Look at the fucking, the big four of Merle Haggard and Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash. Those guys didn't get their day in the sunshine really until what, 40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they looked it.
Yeah.
They looked like big iron men.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's because you could trust their perspective.
Yeah.
It was one thing that John Randall said in the studio. I was singing a song and he goes, I believe that.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
you gotta be able to fucking invoke it.
Yeah.
Well,
Like that's what registers with people with you guys, right? Is that they know what they're hearing is real. It's not something that, you're chat GPT lyrics or, somebody's force feeding it down your throat and you're trying to twist it into something else. You're able to take those creative juices in your own life and your own experience, put that pen to paper per se and turn it into art.
I like to think that our lyrics are pretty chat GPT proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get better with it.
In today's world.
Well, I'm like, as far as like, I don't, there's, I got kids on the way, and, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be 65 years old being forced to sing, a song about how hard I can get when it's an evident lie. Everything's good now, but,
Start writing about Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Blue Chew.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So you guys are gonna be working on the new album coming up and continuing to write music and doing your thing. Is there something you look forward to? I mean, you also did the Opry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool.
In and out, though, man. It's a lot to do. It's like skydiving at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with the rest of the day?
Yeah. So you're in and out of that, but it's it was a cool experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Solid ground.
Pretty awesome.
Oh, I still can't believe it. Like my feet still haven't touched the ground, and it seemed like a dream there. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Congratulations on that, because that's a big milestone.
Yeah, it was good.
for any artist. But that's pretty neat. And so what's next? Like what do you guys see as the next? Like you continue doing this, but is there anything you look on the horizon and you're like, fuck, man, we really want to go after that, or
I really want Red Rocks, man.
Okay.
I want to play that place.
Yeah.
Really bad.
It's pretty epic.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Dylan?
Yeah, man. I just want to keep packing out rooms and keep building it, one fan at a time. I mean, that's success for me.
Yeah.
I'm most excited about building some new songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to get. I mean, when y'all get together, it's one thing if I'm writing. Like I've gotten codependent. I used to write alone all the time, but now I'll start one and I'll get like a glimpse of what this song looks like. And I'm like, man, this would be a lot better if there was some bass and drums and some fucking lead and some steel.
Yeah.
So I'll make a mental excuse to ditch it. So, but when y'all get into a room, make some allotted time to pump stuff out. I can say we go in with the intent of working out these 7 or 8 songs that are on paper. We end up walking away with 12.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's like, damn, dude. Like I there was this one around the corner, and it's the most that is what I look forward to every day. Is when is this lightning gonna strike, and do I have the mason jar open?
Yeah. Great way to put it. Yeah. That's I mean, it's cool you guys are able to work together like that too, and that you're at a place where you're able to collaborate that in that way where it's not it doesn't feel forced, doesn't feel efforted. It's work, don't get me wrong, but it's not efforted in that way. It's enjoyable for you.
It's voluntary. It's like a voluntary service. I mean, like to call Johnny my best friend is inaccurate. I don't really like you. No. It called Dylan, my brother, it seems a little, Hulk Hogan, but I don't know what it is. It's a camaraderie.
Yeah.
But, because if my real brother was on that bus, I would be beating the shit out of him and he'd be beating the shit out of me the entire, we wouldn't work past 2 days on the road.
Right.
So I'm not sure how to describe this. It's symbiotic.
Yeah, it is. And like, we'll be on, like a 2-month tour, and we get home for 3 days. And I'll be honest with you, like, I'm ready to go again. Like, I miss these guys, and
you get bummed the fuck out.
Yeah, I start getting like mildly depressed. I'm like, all right. And that's how I know I'm built for
I got rid
this.
of all my guns, dude.
I was gonna say that. That's how you know you're in your lane.
Yeah, this is what I was built to do. And once you find this group that we have, and that is hard to do. I've been in other bands, man. I've done this for a long time, and it's hard to find a group that you can truly vibe with on that level. And once you find it, man, you want to hold on to it.
There's an understanding.
Yeah,
it's an unsaid thing that.
The only time we ever talk about it is in situations like this. We don't talk about this at all amongst each other.
Therapy session where how much they love you.
No, it's because again, it's just understood.
Yeah, that's cool. But it is rare. Like, and it's good. I think it's cool you guys take time to at least be aware of that.
It's been weaned.
Yeah, to be able to create music is rare. To be able to do it collectively as a group is extremely rare. And to be able to put out stuff that people actually registers with people and they come and want to pay money to watch and listen to is like less than the 1%, then less than 1%, then less than 1%, right? So it's like, it's fucking magic, like, for lack of a better way to put it. It's pretty cool. So, I mean, kudos to you guys, man. Like, I was excited to meet you guys. Like, we were pumped coming down here to be able to talk to you guys because we've been watching, like, we're just watching what's going on with y'all, and we're like, this is something special, at least in my opinion. Like, I mean, where it goes, who knows? But it's a unique stuff, and you guys you're registering with people, you're doing something different, you're sticking to your guns, you're making music that you believe in, that you feel good about, and that in and of itself is a really unique and special thing. So we appreciate you guys, coming on the show.
Absolutely,
and inviting us out to Concan, to your home stomping grounds.
And at the end of it all, dude, I think the most important thing a lot of these musicians forget is you owe everything to anyone who is paying attention and pays for all this stuff. To come to see a show, drive out of the way, be approachable, dude. Yeah. You're not God. You're not bigger or better than anyone. So fucking be nice, hang out. And that's the best thing about this, is that you get to meet so many people, and say that everything fails, my hands break and my voice goes sour. Probably one of these fans that we've met that I've become good friends with and be like, hey, dude, I could put you on, hire me. You know what I mean? Like, it's human nature, dude. Yeah. And that's the blessing that we get, is that we get to meet a bunch of people.
Yeah, that's our favorite part about this. Like, we always we get to meet cool people in cool places and make new friends. Like, it's like, it doesn't get any better than that, right? Mm-hmm. So
absolutely,
I'm glad you guys have that perspective. And again, I appreciate you guys taking time out. I know you're super busy. You got a lot going on, and we're excited to watch the show. So, obviously, if you want to check these guys out, go download their music on Spotify or Apple Music, everywhere else you can purchase it and buy it. Go to their website, check out their stuff. They're on the rise. They're not going anywhere anytime soon, other than up. And we'll see you next time on the Cowboy Experience.